what's going on there, YouTube? It's your boy Big Dog again with the video. And today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer some questions that I've been getting from my viewers in the comment section. People have been telling me that I don't answer my questions in the comment section. Unfortunately, I do get a lot of questions. The more videos that I make, the more questions that I get. And I can't answer every one of them. And a lot of times you guys leave me questions that are just kind of like too broad. Like my TV won't come on, it's got a red light, what's wrong with it? So, you know, just do a little troubleshooting or whatever and watch my videos. Make sure that you do subscribe, okay? That way you can get notifications on all my videos, all my new videos that I create. And sometimes I'll answer a lot of you guys' questions itself by watching my videos. But anyway, let's get started. Alright. Man, David, 1 hour ago, okay? He says, first of all, thanks for the free instructional content. I have a Samsung TV, UN43, so on, so on. I'm trying to do my own maintenance on that aforementioned TV, okay? Specifically, I'm planning on removing debris that got trapped behind the TV and possibly some of the layers behind the TV screen if necessary. Question: how is the UN43, that's obviously a 43-inch Samsung, a TU sounds like a little newer one, how is the screen attached to the TV itself? Considering it's marked by Samsung as a borderless TV, is the screen glued to any degree to the chassis? And accurate information, any accurate information about such would be greatly appreciated. First of all, we're trying to do maintenance on the TV. It's not like a car. You don't need to do any maintenance on the TV. It sounds like you just want to tear the damn TV up. That's what it really sounds like. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't be trying to pull the screen apart and blow it out and, you know, lube it and do an oil change and all that kind of stuff. So, unfortunately, I can't answer that question. I don't know about that TV itself. But if it ain't broke, don't take it apart, okay? That's just my suggestion, okay? That's my answer to that question. All right. Appreciate the question, though, David. Joey, nice video. Shout out from the Philippines. Appreciate that, Joey. Shout out to the Philippines for watching. Okay. Jonathan asked me, he says, great information, Big Dog. I'm in the Chicago area. How much would you charge to fix the unit if I brought it to you? Okay, unfortunately, I just do in-home service. I don't have an open to the public shop. So you just contact this Google Mark Anthony TV or Mark Anthony Electronics, and that should come up and will come out. As long as you are on the far south side or in the far south suburbs, as long as you're on the far south side of Chicago or in the southern suburbs, I do come out, okay? And I do charge, just so you know that. It's not free, okay? All right. Dan asked me, he says, if you replaced all the LED lights and have confirmed they all work, but the TV still has a dark side, it is safe to assume the TV has a bad display panel. Or could it be one of the cards? Good question. Good question. Dan C. Now, first of all, it depends on what kind of cards you're playing. Are you playing poker, blackjack? Do you have the king of spades? Whatever. I don't know about the cards. But if you replaced all the LED strips in the TV, before you put the screen back on, okay, which I'm assuming that you did, you need to plug the TV in, light it up, and make sure all the backlights come on. If all the backlight strips are lit up, they light up, and you put the screen back on, and you have a dark spot on one side of the screen, then yes, you have a bad screen slash LCD panel, which most likely may have damaged it, taking it off or putting it back on. I don't know. But if the backlights are working, and you're sure of that because you've seen that, and you put the screen back on, and you have a dark spot on one side, yes, then you have a bad LCD panel. Okay. Appreciate the question, Dan. Marcel, hey there. So if one of these strips has a defect, all of them are turned off by the hardware. That is absolutely correct, Marcel. Yes, if the LED circuit uses the LED circuit on the TV that lights up the LEDs uses a feedback circuit, and its voltage is too high or too low, it is going to shut the rest of the LEDs off to prevent any further damage or a fire, okay, which can also happen. Okay, that is correct. All right. Okay, Eon McCann asks, well done, that was impressive. Appreciate that. I tried replacing a tcon board and the fault remained. Weird colors all over. What's the chances I will supply a bad board? I think I'll give up. Happy Christmas. The chances that you will supply a bad board with the same problem with weird colors all over the screen is probably not. Yeah. You probably have, usually we have weird colors over the screen is either cracked, damaged, or you have a bad LCD panel. So most likely it sounds like you have a bad LCD panel. So you probably want to give up on that one. So unless you want to go ahead and unless you're an experienced technician, you want to go ahead and troubleshoot the actual driver boards that are located on the screen. Rishi, thanks for the great video. Trying to follow it, but having trouble finding the right replacement LED. Can you link to the right LED to buy? Now, if you're trying, that's from Rishi Beatty. If you're trying to replace just the individual LED, the LED that you should use is a SMD, which stands for Surface Mount Device. You just Google SMD LED 2835 or 3528. Okay, those should link you to the right individual LEDs. But I'm assuming that this question is coming from this TCL TV, which I replaced the individual LED. From experience, since that video, just buy the strips. Okay, the strips. Go on shopjimmy.com, put in your TV's model number in the search bar, hit search, and all the strips should come up. They're only like $60 for all the strips. Just do it that way. Otherwise, if you replace the LED, there's a good chance that another one's going to blow out on that particular TV. All right. Okay, Bob, 55 today. Okay, happy birthday, Bob. I'm 54, Bob. Okay, right behind, and my name is Robert too, so that's good. All right, it says, hi, I have a Vizio E50X-E1 LED TV purchased 2017. Screen went black. Okay. When I power it up and shining a light on the screen, I can see the screen does have the input images. Okay. So that most likely means that you have bad LED strips or a bad LED strip. Viewing some YouTube videos, the first suggestion was the backlight LEDs may have failed. That is absolutely correct. Read more. I disassembled the Vizio down to the backlight LEDs. Viewing other YouTube videos suggests the trouble may be with one of the other boards. I doubt it. Several hours before the screen went totally black, the upper left corner was darker than normal. Should I do more investigation, or does symptom indicate that the backlight LEDs need to be replaced? Yes, Bob. That is definitely a symptom of bad LED backlight strips. Okay, so I would just go ahead and, especially if you got the TV still taken apart, let's go ahead and order all the strips. Go to Shop Jimmy. Put in this model number in the search bar. They should have them. If not, you can try eBay or Amazon and just order all the strips. Okay? Roger says, where does one find this pry tool that you use to remove the frame from the Sharp TV to get the LED strips? Okay, question on my 58-inch Sharp. And you two guys, if you have any questions, if you have any answers to any of these questions, you can also answer them. Every question, the video is right next to it, so you just go to my video and find them and answer that question. But as far as him, he said that tool, obviously you're talking about this tool right here, my brother. Okay? You can get this anywhere, okay? I bought a bunch of them. I do plan on putting those on my site, bigdogelectronics.us, but you can get them anywhere, eBay, Amazon, Google it. This is just a pry tool. Just Google, and actually, these are made for, I think, cell phones. If you go on eBay or Google and just put in cell phone repair kit, you're going to see this tool with the kit. Mine is just bent, so it actually comes like this, straight. Okay, and yes, this is very enhanced. It's like the best tool ever for pulling the frames or the outer bezels off of TVs, and I'm trying to, pull the screen out so I can replace the LEDs. And it is bendable. You can bend it yourself. Okay, and if I were you, I'd probably order more than one. I'd probably order maybe about 3 or 4, but they're nice because they are metal and they will not break or, get all stubby at the ends, right? So, good thing. Alright. So I'm not going to answer every question here, just the ones that I can answer. Okay, it says, Mitchie says, can you do a Sony Bravia XBR75X800G 75-inch screen cracked? Yeah, I sure can. Just bring it over and just call me when you get here, and we'll set it outside in the parking lot, and I'm going to run it over with my truck. Okay, yes, I can do that one. I sure can. People, if you got a cracked screen, there's nothing you can do with it. Just have to buy a new TV, unfortunately. And just be very careful with those screens. If you got small children or grandkids, do not let them, nieces and nephews, whatever, do not let them get close to the screen with their toys. Do not let them run up to the TV and start touching it. What's going to eventually happen, they're going to eventually start smacking on it, okay? And believe me, one little smack can definitely crack the TV screen. Especially if you got a 75-inch, man. Just, bro, just keep it safe, man. I mean, I wouldn't even let any kids get next to it. If you got any, even teenagers that play video games and they get mad and start throwing controllers and stuff when they lose, yeah, just hook them up with like a 50-inch RCA or something. They'll be all good. All right. Uncle Freddie Mac says, you did not teach me a damn thing. Well, Mr. Freddie Mac, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Uncle Freddie Mac. Uncle, I'm so sorry I didn't teach you anything. So what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to give you a good piece of advice. Watch somebody else's channel, okay? All right? That's it. Best advice I can give you. Robert, all right? Robert asked me, I have a TCL Roku 4K TV. When I turn it on my TV, it only lights up. No old picture, no picture or sound. 50-inch TCL. Okay, when you say it only lights up, do you mean the screen, or are you talking about the LED indicator light at the bottom of the TV? So that's kind of a broad question. If the screen is lighting up, okay, with no video, no image on the screen, but just a backlit screen, most likely you have a bad tcon board, or we either have a bad tcon board, or if not, a bad LCD panel. Okay. Now, if you mean when it lights up, if you're talking about just a standby light at the bottom and you're getting a black screen, you may have a backlight problem, or you may have to do some further troubleshooting. Okay, that's why, guys, subscribe to my channel, man. Watch my videos, and I actually teach people how to troubleshoot the TVs and the backlights without using a backlight checker. Okay, just using your regular multimeter. So subscribe, guys. Subscribe, man. Hit the notification bell. Okay, to your advantage. Okay, Arduino. Okay, I talked to Arduino already. Hey, with a name like Arduino, you got to be a cold dude, bro. Got to be a cold dude. I actually helped him fix his TV or troubleshoot his TV. I appreciate you for watching Arduino. Okay, Delois Richardson, assuming that's a lady, asked, how much does it cost? Well, that all depends on what you need. Because like right now, I got some you know what? I better not answer that question. Let me move on. Okay, Marie says, what's the name of those lights? I'm assuming 55 in Samsung. Talking about LED lights. Okay, LED strips, LED lights, backlights. All right. What's the name of the tool? I don't know which tool you're talking about. What did I do with the tool? What tool? Give me a timestamp or something in the question. Okay, Roy says, these LEDs are so bright. What kind of glasses do you need to check them? Well, Roy, that's a good question. First of all, if they're so bright, why would you need any glasses? I don't understand the question. You don't need any glasses to check LEDs because they are so bright. Now, the only reason that you see me wearing glasses is because these are either prescription or reading glasses that I wear, because I'm 54 years old and my sight is, slowly diminishing, right? So, but no, you're not need any glasses to check LEDs. I really don't understand why you would ask that. If they're so bright with glasses. Oh, maybe you're saying, okay, use some sunglasses. Okay, maybe that's what you're trying to ask me. Yeah, get some sunglasses if they're that bright, and don't stare at them too long because you will get blind in one eye. Okay, all right. Jackies or Dion says, I have a LG 55UH6150, and it's flashing on startup. One side won't come on. It's a 2-bar LED model. 2-bar LED model. What does that mean? And if I disconnect the backlight connector, I can see an image with the flashlight method. Okay. Test the right LED bar and found one burn LED. Alright. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, okay? Bad LEDs, right? It's flashing on one side, okay? Which I'll replace. Still do same thing. But if I disconnect that LED bar and left side and let the left side connect TV. Hold on. You people need to learn how to write. Well, I swear. If I disconnect that LED bar and let the left side connect TV, do start up. The TV does start up and I have an image only on half the screen because the right backlight is disconnected. The funny thing is here, if I test the bar with a backlight tester, both are lighting up like it should. Okay, that's a very good question, actually. So you say you had I'm assuming you're saying that you have an edge-lit TV with the 2 bars on the top or the bottom of the TV frame inside. So you said that you had one burned LED on one of the strips. You replaced that, and it's still doing the same thing. Obviously, that strip is still bad because if you have one LED strip, if you have one burn LED, most likely I would just replace that whole strip because it will still light up with the checker, but that strip should light up a little bit slower, and it should have a different voltage. The voltage may be jumping around on your LED tester if you have one. Yeah, so you do have a backlight tester. So yes. So yes, on those edge-lit sets, I used to try to replace the one some years ago, but it doesn't do any good because they're just going to call you back. And yeah, so just replace. Matter of fact, you probably just replace both the strips. Once again, shopjimmy.com. Okay, shopjimmy, shopjimmy.com. Put in that model number, and if they have the strips are going to come up after you hit search. And just order them. They're probably like about less than $100, and replace them both, and that way you should be all set. All right. Thanks for the question, Jacques, Dion. Okay, here's something I want to point out. Dane Thomas says, I thought I did it correctly. Ended up messing up so many times, flipping the TV over. I know that's not funny, but then I cracked the main black screen in several places. Should have just given it to you guys, but I'm never buying Samsung ever in my life again. Great video. Appreciate that, Dane. Yeah. Well, you took it out of. That's why you always see me when I'm doing my videos that I'm taking the outer bezel off with the TV, face up. All right. And I do not once you get the outer bezel off, do not attempt to flip the TV over or flip it up, you know, straight up in the air or whatever, because the screen is actually going to fall out and you're going to damage something. So yes, do not flip the TV around or over with the outer bezel out of the TV, okay, because the screen will actually fall out. Because in most cases, that is the only thing, the outer bezel is the only thing holding in the screen, okay? Very nice work. Appreciate that, whatever your name is. I guess that's how you pronounce that. My LEDs are blinking, and when I unplug from power supply board, the LEDs go off. Well, yeah, that's obvious, because most likely the LEDs are connected to the power supply board. So you unplug the LEDs from the power supply board, they're going to start blinking. Yeah, that sounds about right. Probably should replace the LEDs. You'll probably be done with that TV. Alright. Okay. J Yarby asked, was watching the tube and went downstairs quickly for a drink and came back up to a blank screen with audio. Okay, that must have been a strong drink you had. Yeah, you gotta watch what you're drinking, alright? It's probably spiked. But I tried unplugging for 60 seconds, then turning it back on, only to get the Hisense logo briefly fade out and a black screen every time. I ordered myself a new Hisense tcon board, ribbon cables. Okay, well, I don't think that would be the tcon board, because if you got words on the screen, I mean, the tcon board is working. So, if you got any words on the screen or any kind of image at all, and it might fade away or whatever, most likely the tcon board is working. Okay, because that is like the last stage. So my Hisense is a little different, and my black red wires may have been red and white. Okay, that's understandable. Different model, different color wires. But I tested a few different wires coming off the board, and they all seem to be okay. I'm hoping it's just a timing control board. Read more. Okay, I'm hoping it's just a timing tcon board, control board, which looks like I can replace only in a few minutes after replacing LED strips and bulbs across my fingers. Yeah, unfortunately, if you order that tcon board, it's probably not going to do the trick. But it sounds like that you may have bad LEDs if the logo comes on. You said the logo comes on and then fades away. That's kind of weird. But the logo pops up and pops off like real quick, then you have bad LED strips most likely. Okay, so that's kind of I don't know how to answer that one. But that tcon board is probably not going to work, Jeremy. It worked on my 50-inch Vizio. Thanks. No problem. Appreciate you for watching. Abbott Flores. I'm Julie. Nice workshop. Appreciate that, Prince of Space. Prince of Space. I like that name. That's cool. Thanks. That's what I should have been doing the whole time, right? Replying back, but that's okay. I'll go back over and do it again. All right. Hey, thank you so much. Must be back up and running. Okay. All right. Appreciate you for watching. MRKI81. No problem. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing this. This take too long. Okay. Just go ahead. Go through these comments right fast. Reply. Okay. All right. Shane asked me, my Scepter UW TV 58FE sounds like a 58-inch Scepter. Blue light is on. Right? Okay. Sounds like a Scepter. Blue light. Did flashlight test, but still no picture. Okay. When blue light off, standby is off. Right. What do you suppose? We greatly appreciate it. Thanks for in advance. Well, yeah, most likely if you did the flashlight test and you get a blue light. Well, actually, if the light stays blue, but you don't get a picture, it's kind of hard to say. The first thing I would do is get you an LED checker, man. Or if you just have a regular multimeter, take the back off of it, turn it on, you get that blue light. Okay, you know, hold your positive lead on your multimeter, put your meter in DC volts, put the positive lead on your multimeter on one of the wires, or the positive wire, the LED plus wire, on the strip that are going to the LED strips, right? And see if any voltage comes up for the LED strips. If it does, then you may have still bad LED strips. Maybe your flashlight's not bright enough. I don't know. Otherwise, you're going to have to do a little troubleshooting and find out if the power supply board is bad or the main board is bad. Okay, so that's really all I can say on that one. But I appreciate the question, Shane, and thanks for watching. Great video, man. I finally found fixed my TV. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks, Julian. Engage the rack. What the heck? Connect again. Oh, that was for the DVD video. All right, man. No problem, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you for watching. Appreciate you, Brian. Okay. These are great videos. Well, I appreciate that, Dryden. Appreciate you. For real, my brother. All right, let's find a question here. Okay, here's one of my DLP video for the DLP. I did like, man, about 20 years ago, wasn't it? No, I think that was back in like 2017. Okay, it says I have the same. I got a new bulb for it. Put it in everything. Put everything in. Okay, well, some of y'all just can't write, but it's okay. It will come on for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then it will turn off, and the lights will be flashing green on the light bulb. Okay, I'm always talking about the standby lights on the front of the TV. On the friend's lights, your friend. Okay, that's okay. All right, let me just see if I can just decode this question here. Okay, so it's got a DLP TV. It's got a DLP TV. You put a bulb in it. The TV comes on for 5 to 10 minutes, then turns off, and the lights in the front of the TV start flashing. The green light, okay? Right, the bottom of the TV. And you have a whizzing sound. That's key. After a couple of minutes, I can turn it back on and it won't come back right on. Okay, that sounds like you have a bad color wheel. Okay, all DLP TVs use what they call a color wheel. Okay, that's what the lamp shines through, and it's a color, it spins. So that's what that sounds like. So you're gonna have to use the model number of the TV and see if you can find a color wheel. There's a place, actually not too far from my house here. It's called Union Electronics. It's in Beecher, Illinois. UED.net. As far as I know, they are the last ones that still sell new color wheels. Like I said, make sure you get the one for your particular model TV, if it's still available, okay? But that sounds like a bad color wheel, okay? Is it cheaper to fix an IED, like IED, what do you, ISIS or something? What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry, LED. All right, is it cheaper to fix an LED light? Cheaper than what? Yeah, well, cheaper than buying a new TV. Yes, it sure is. Much cheaper, okay? Rizzo, thanks for the question. It said, Jessica says, did I miss something? What a waste of 7 minutes. Okay, it's my crash screen video. Hey, I'm telling you, guys really need to check. If you ever seen this video before, just check it out. That's why I got so many views on it. But I'm sorry I wasted your time. I'm sorry that you didn't think that was funny. Yes, so evidently you did miss something. Okay, I got Brent. Say you figured it out. Okay, somebody already answered this question. Maybe not. Okay, it says my TV, same model, has this issue. The logo turns on for about half a second, then it turns back off. Yes, I would think that would be the LEDs. Yes, like I said, this TV right here, this Sharp Roku, Hisense Roku, 58-inch. Yes, just get a bright flashlight, put it all the way up to the screen. Don't push it in. Don't push the flashlight into the screen. Don't crack it. Right? Because I see some people that was like, don't do that. But yeah, just if you shine a flashlight up to the screen after the logo disappears, and you still see some type of image or a logo or the menu or where it says input 1 or HDMI 1 on top, or you see the the Roku screen, yes, you have bad LEDs. So most likely bad LEDs. All right.